Hey everyone, it is Kyle here, and I wanted to share a few more tips with you in regards to social media marketing. I know that I have a lot of people who follow me who are just now getting into Facebook and Instagram marketing. Maybe you own a business or a nonprofit, and you've been trying to get into Facebook marketing. What's crazy to me is sometimes people who have experienced Facebook marketing on their own before, when they see a guy like me, they're immediately turned off because they say, Facebook or Instagram marketing doesn't work, which really isn't true for the most part because what happens is Facebook is just not reaching out to people, to regular consumers who run businesses, unfortunately, to show them the proper ways to be able to use Facebook. They just know that you'll spend money boosting a post, and that's about it. And you usually don't get the results that you want. Therefore, you stop spending money on Facebook, which is where guys like me come in. And we've understood Facebook, we've studied the science of Facebook, and we've moved on and really learned how to use Facebook to really benefit your business. And so I wanted to be able to show you really quick exactly some of the tools that are working. For instance, and a lot of times people ask me, well, what's the difference between using a guy like you or using Facebook Business Manager for my business rather than what I've been doing before? And chances are what usually happens is you have a post that you've posted for your business or your nonprofit, and below there it says simply boost post now. And then you have a few options: share it with your friends, with this demographic, but you have not even begin to see the amount of tools that you have acceptable and or available for you there on Facebook. For instance, ways that we can target people is unbelievable. Check this out. Number one, we could target people simply by their location, where they live, where they work. Did you know that Facebook literally will track you by where you spend your nights? They consider that as where you sleep, therefore where you live. That's how they track where you live. And they can track where you work. They also track where you travel. If you're within an area. So for instance, people who work on one side of town, but they live on the other side of town, well, they can track the routes that you take, and stores and businesses that are along that route we can track people and push ads in front of them if we find out that they travel within that area. People who are searching on Google, we can easily track people who are searching for certain businesses on Google, and we can put that in an interest-based demographic, and therefore that's how we start floating ads in front of people like you who have searched for shoes online, right? Well, all of a sudden you start seeing a lot of shoes on Facebook and Instagram. Same thing can happen with your business. If you're a bakery, right, and you have someone who searches bakery near me on Facebook, we can track that person. We can put ads in front of them with your bakery there in front of them. We can track people by their relationship status. So therefore, if they just said that they're married or engaged couples, for instance, I have photographers who, if you're an engaged couple, I can track that, I can target that, and I can put an engagement shoot photography session 50% off right in front of everyone within a certain mile radius, 50% off of an engaged photo shoot, instead of putting that out there in front of people who that may not fit. And so people who are married, people who recently got divorced, people who their relationship is complicated, we can target all these. Your education level, whatever education level you want your customer to be at, we can target those. Your employer, so I can target everyone right now who works for Coca-Cola. I can target everyone right now who works for a specific hospital, whatever job title they are. So for instance, I ran an ad to executive assistants and admin assistants for businesses, right? Because I want them to be able to see my ads so that way I can help them with Facebook. The list goes on with what their job titles are. If they're the CFO, the CEO, if they are a janitor, whatever it is, we can target that specific person. The other thing is, do they own their home? Do they rent their home? We can target if they own or rent their home. Therefore, whatever service that you are providing or whatever product that you're providing, we can put it in front of specific people who own or rent homes. We can target new parents. So if there's a product out there that specifically targets new parents, right? We can target specifically new parents and grandparents, right? So if you wanted to do an ad for a product that is for grandchildren, well, we can target specific grandparents for those ads. Any life events, so anniversaries, like I said, relationships, if they've recently moved, right? So Facebook knows if you've moved from Dallas to Houston or from Dallas to New York or whatever it is, we can target there. Therefore, we can start running ads for whatever you want. For instance, with churches, we use this tool a lot where you can target people who've recently moved into the area and you can start putting ads in front of them saying, hey, come and visit our church. People who are friends of your demographic, meaning this, if you have a customer clientele that you know works the best for you, people who like food, for instance, or people who like going to restaurants, foodies as we call them, well, we can target their friends who are also like them. So their friends who also go to restaurants, their friends who also consider themselves foodies. It's a lookalike campaign. People who like or do not like your page. That's a huge one that we use all the time, of being able to target people who like your page. Did you know that people who follow your page will not always see your post? There's actually some stats out there that less than 50% of your followers on your Facebook page actually see your post, which is a reason why a lot of you may be discouraged on Facebook and Instagram, because you post something and you don't really get a lot of interaction and you wonder, is this even good? Is Facebook even worth it? When in fact, it really is. You just need to be able to properly boost each post. We spend less than $2 each post boosting for their entire following to be able to see it. We can literally search and target digital activities, meaning are these people who create events? Are these people who typically attend events on Facebook? Or we can target specific admins to Facebook pages. So for me, I target on my Facebook ads for my personal business a lot of Facebook admins. Why? Because I'm in the Facebook business. I can help target people on whatever they need to do. So therefore, I target specific admins to Facebook pages. We can target people who upload photos more than one time a day, once a week, whatever it is. We can target people who upload photos within a certain time frame. We can also target people who use certain internet browsers. We can target people by the phones that they use. Facebook knows if you're using an iPhone 8, an iPhone 10, whatever it is, Facebook knows whether or not you are targeting or you are using whatever it is. So I can target specific So for instance, if I pick up a phone repair company, right? Well, I can target people, and they know that iPhone 8s have a screen problem, which is very typical. Well, I could target only people who have an iPhone 8, and I can put an ad right in front of them saying, is your iPhone 8 broken, right? And we can lead them directly to our phone repair company. There's a lot of other things, purchase behaviors, right? So where do people shop online? Do you see a lot of people on Amazon? Do we see a lot of people on Etsy? Do we see a lot of people on whatever it is? We can figure out where they are, and therefore I can run an ad to people who shop most times on Amazon or whatever it is. We can also do what type of store types they go to. So Facebook tracks your location, therefore they track you going to Target, they track you going to Walmart, they track you going to the mall, right? So they can track and figure out where you're going the most, what types of stores you're going to the most. We can track subscriptions. So if you have a Netflix subscription or any type of subscription that you use, Facebook will track that, and we can use that as targeting bases. Where do people work? Where do people travel? I've been over that before, but do you travel certain places for leisure? Do you go to New York just because you like to go to New York? Well, we can literally target frequent travelers of New York, frequent travelers of Texas. So therefore, a lot of your restaurants that you want travelers to come to, or churches that you want travelers to come to, we can target those. And so those are just some of the amazing tools that we have. And I know, Wanderson said, that's scary. Yes, it is. It's so crazy, but I don't look at it as something that's scary. I look at it as such an amazing opportunity. You're going to think I'm funny here, but it's an amazing opportunity to guide people to certain products that you like. It is crazy because Facebook knows if you like videos of Donald Trump or you don't like videos of Donald Trump. If you don't watch a lot of videos of Donald Trump, then it shows that you are not a fan of Donald Trump. So therefore, Facebook starts hiding photos and videos and content of Donald Trump. It's so crazy how, but if you're engaging in it, right? So all of you Donald Trump haters or all of you Hillary Clinton haters, whenever you see something online about that person and you just comment on it, you're telling Facebook that you engage with it. Therefore, it keeps showing you more of Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, right? So this is the same process with products. And so anyways, We want to help you with Facebook. If that's something that you need help with, we can target specific demographics that you have. We can target the income levels that you have. So if you're saying, hey, out of this zip code, I want to target the top 50 to 25% of the income level of this neighborhood for your product or for your business, we can do that. That's how crazy and how specific Facebook gets. What Facebook does is buy information from companies like Zillow or home buyer, companies. And what they'll do is they'll say, okay, these homes are specific. These are $300 homes, right? Well, now I can target Facebook ads to homeowners who have paid $300 or 300,000 or more on their homes. So anyways, a lot of tools that you can have. Listen, if you are interested in letting us help you with your Facebook ads, we're totally here to help you. We know during coronavirus, it's very scary and it's very unsure. And so we are here to work with your budget. We don't want to turn you away ever. We need to pick up more business as well. And so if you ever need any help with marketing, please let us know. My name is Kyle Ewald. I'm the owner of Zion Multimedia. We love you and we pray only blessings over you and your business. Have a